This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
You know, we all have bad mental health days. Mine seems to be every day, but, you know.
This is a cry for help because I'm not in the mood today.
Well, you got to help me.
Just go to sleep. Take a nap.
I try to. I like you. No, I can go to sleep pretty good. So there's 7 things therapists always do during a bad health day. So this is going to help you out here.
By the way, your therapist also has a therapist. All therapists have therapists.
That doesn't make sense, though. You know what I mean?
Because it makes perfect sense.
I don't like it. If you're human, it's simply impossible to go through life without bad mental health days. Whether coping with negative experience, dealing with life changes, or just waking into a low mood and not feeling 100% mentally or emotionally is just part of life. So exactly what a bad mental health day looks like will vary from person to person. So folks may feel scattered and stressed, while others feel low energy and tired. So no matter what one of those days, rough days, looks like to you, it's safe to say it's unpleasant. Here's certain things that you can do when you have a blue Monday. So this is the therapists say when they have these days, this is things that they can do for themselves. So they make sure their physical...
No pants day?
Yeah. Well, this kind of goes with it.
Okay.
They make sure their physical needs are met.
Oh, okay. So no pants fits in with that.
Yeah, you could make your physical...
Right.
I generally start taking inventory of the physical needs, what physical needs are and if they need to be met for that day. Says this can mean making a literal list of physical needs. Did I take my medication? Am I drinking enough water? Have I gotten enough sleep? There you go. Have I eaten an appropriate amount of food to the point of the day? Have I moved my body in a way that makes me feel good?
It's all the stuff Mama Todd talks about.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So that's one of them. 2, they reschedule things they don't need to get done right away.
Bam! Yep.
If you're having a tough day, it's a good idea to put additional pressure on yourself. Who wants to be met with lengthy to-do lists? Right. You know, when they're having a tough day getting out of bed even.
And that's one thing that took me a long time to realize, and it was a friend of mine that commented on a post that I had. Because you don't really realize that these are the constructs that you put in your brain for yourself. They're not real. Uh-huh. Right? So I had this post where I was like, how do people, like, you're supposed to sleep 8 hours a day. You're supposed to exercise. You're supposed to cook your meals. You're supposed to clean your house. You're supposed to have your hobbies. How do you have enough time to do all of this stuff? And my friend was like, who says you're supposed to do all of that?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, you're right. Like, and who is doing all of that? Like,
no one really is, unless you have here's what I found. And I'm being forced to do it now, you know, in different ways, but you have to look at your life and go, okay, what is important to me and what things do I want to do? What things are important to my health? So you got to squish in the time for exercise. You have to. Yeah. That's a must.
Well,
that's one of the big ones. Helps
mental
everything
health
else.
so
yeah.
much.
So you got to prioritize these things. This one helps me, even though it seems like work. You got to do it, right? Because it's going to help you in the long run. Yeah. So let your mind look out for your body. The other way, your body hates your mind. Right. It's like a ever-struggling war.
Well, yeah, and just focus on how good you feel after you do it. Mm-hmm. Like, just always remember the payoff is always so good.
It's funny, you mow your lawn and stuff like that. I feel like I hate doing that, and then I get done, and I it's all
I wouldn't
know
right. Because mine's broken.
See, now you're all yeah, but then when you get it fixed, it'll be fine. Yeah. So is that?
Well, that's the good life. That's the whole basis of that book is how you spend your time and who you spend it with, and that finding the value in that. And as you get older, you're like, oh, I'm running out of time.
Well, it's funny because I started sitting there thinking, you know, I had the day I was like, oh, I started narrowing my friends list down. And I'm not saying like, you know, there's close friends and then you have friends, like acquaintances. You see them, you consider them a friend. You know what I mean? But then you have the ones that are like, the inner close knit.
Your ride or dies, dude.
Yeah. So there's, you know, you narrow it down to about 3 or 4, maybe 5. You know, the 5th one's interchangeable almost.
Yeah, if you have 5, you're pretty lucky.
Yeah. I mean, you come down, it starts whittling down to you know, and so I just, that's the people that take precedence when you're doing stuff and things like that. I mean, you can always do stuff, but that's what I've tried to do. I have to take care of something in the house, right? It's exhaust fan. I just can't keep procrastinating it, but I start realizing, get it done now, and then that comes off, and I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I try to reschedule it, and I try to get at least one thing done a weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, that's manageable.
Yeah. So let's keep going on this list.
All
there's
right.
only 5 of them. So they avoid making big decisions.
Oh yeah.
So on a day that you're having bad, mental health day, don't make big decisions.
Oh yeah, and I'll do that too. Like or even react to something, and I'll type out a message, but I won't send it because I know I'm PMSing or feeling a certain way. But it feels good to just
type it,
express it some way.
It's good because this is always a thing. Always wait. Something left unsaid is better than just saying something and having to retract on it.
You can never take it back.
Yes, just
it's like
don't.
Toothpaste out of the tube, bro.
Don't go based upon emotion because nobody ever makes good decisions based on emotion.
Preach on.
Yeah, if you're not in a good headspace, you may need to end up agreeing or to something you don't really want to do, or making a decision out of anxiety and not careful thought. So I end up doing that. I've had bad days. I'm like, oh my God, I almost walked out of it.
Yeah.
They get outside is the 4th one. Get outside. Nature
Sunshine.
is known to be good for your mental health. Studies show being in nature can boost happiness, and going on a stroll in nature compared to busy environments can reduce stress.
Put your feet on the your bare feet on the grass. It's a proven thing.
If possible, Patel, this study has said, she gets herself outside when she's feeling down. A quick walk, even to sit out a little bit, just getting out.
Does she charge her butthole? Does she recharge her butthole?
Oh, yeah. Rah, rah. She took that too literal.
Yep.
The sun got here.
Turns out
Look at my anus.
30 seconds of your butthole in the sun is too much.
Yeah. Oh, the little pinkies.
Well, there's a reason why where the sun doesn't shine.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Woo.
A little tender.
Anyway, so, and then number 5, they prioritize movement, meaning, get a well-established exercise. Get yourself, like I just said, you can feel less stressed and you can feel better emotionally. You just got to get in the right headspace. Movement can be a good idea. Get out, run, because your body starts. Your mind is going, oh my God, and it has nowhere to do with all this because your brain doesn't have, and the amygdala doesn't have the idea of, it can't tell the difference between you getting chased by a tiger and you having this anxiety. It just goes, oh my God, body stress, and starts shooting out the chemical. Yeah. So if you can run, your body goes, oh wait, we're doing this right now.
Right.
So.
Yep, 100%. And I was reading another thing about like group physical activity, like pickleball or group exercise classes or whatever, or even I would assume like working out with friends. Like that stuff's really good for you too, because it brings a social aspect into it.
Yep, and then it is. It definitely helps, and then it just makes you feel like, okay, I've got other things going on.
But even if that's too much pressure, just take a walk. Take a little 15-minute walk.
No, you get your ass out there.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
I don't know if you've heard, but Boeing's got some problems.
No, sure.
So we've had a couple whistleblowers, die. Never a good look. But we have a new whistleblower that I wish the best of luck to. So here, let's just roll the beautiful bean footage. Play.
Just 2 days this week.
In Senegal, a Boeing 737 catching fire, forcing passengers to evacuate and injuring 10 people on board. On the same day, a tire exploding as a plane lands at a southern Turkey airport.
And on Wednesday, also in Turkey, a plane experienced a nose gear failure, leaving the nose dragging across the runway, causing all that smoke and those sparks as well. Santiago Paredes spent a decade doing final inspections on 737 fuselages for Spirit Aerosystems, which is one of Boeing's largest suppliers. He is now a Boeing whistleblower and joins us now. Santiago, good morning to you. You have a story to tell when it comes to Boeing safety on their planes. What would you like to say?
First of all, thank you for allowing me to speak. Yeah, I spent over 12 years working at Spirit Air Systems, and yeah, through my time there, I saw a lot of defects that were being escaped to Boeing. So.
And did you feel pressured in any way to move the planes along and not point out the problems with them?
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure from upper management. I was, like I've said before, it was like a constant battle to go in there and just try to do my job, which was to identify and document defects. And it was a constant battle for me just to do that.
That was what the other people were saying too.
Yeah. That nobody's listening?
Yeah, well, it's the whole profits over people thing, right? So and the other guy was saying how...
That's a whole different ball game, though. You can't just... That's huge. Even small incidents, people will frighten people. That's a huge thing on your bottom line. I don't understand that.
You can know a lot, you can know a little, but whatever you know, just don't blow the whistle. Joshua Dean had a memory keen, he was strong and he ran every day. But his lungs turned to goo and he had a stroke too. At 46 he was sent on his way. Oh, and Swampy Barnett loved his mother, and he took a lot of pride in his work. He found 300 reasons why a plane couldn't fly, and now he's over his head in the dirt. You can know a lot, know a little, but whatever you know, just don't blow the whistle. You can toot a flute, you can play the fiddle, but whatever you do, just don't blow the whistle. Boeing's got planes in the sky, yeah, but Boeing's got men on the ground. Hell, you mess with the shares, buddy, beware, they can make sure that you land safe and sound. They keep cutting their deals with the FAA, USA, fantastic lawyers of law. A little blip of the whistle, cause their bonus a little, but you can't never see what you never did saw. You can know a lot, you can know a little, but what...
Hope Santiago there makes it through the week, dude.
Oh, boy.
Because, them... Those whistleblowers did die under some...
See, that's why, why would you want to be a whistleblower then?
Because you care. You're trying to do the right thing, and there's supposed to be in this country whistleblower protection.
From who? What do you?
From who?
How?
Right.
How are you going to do that?
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Right?
You're just basically deciding to go into hiding your whole life.
You listen. Unless you have billions, and even then, you got nothing on these corporations. Nothing. They've got more money than God. They will do what they want to do, and you're nothing.
What was that pharmaceutical company that lady was like? She's like, if I end up dead, and then she did.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, well.
That was one of the Boeing guys. He's like, if I end up dead, Boeing did it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill myself. And then they're dead.
And we're just like, okay, 24-hour news cycle, move along.
Oh, I wonder who pays for the news.
Right. Exactly.
I wonder who, that's our news.
Right.
We'll tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
What we want you to hear, I should say.
So,
that's
it's pretty
terrifying.
shady, dude. Pretty shady.
Yep. You think about it this way, though. This is all happening in Turkey, and the amount of flights that happen every day.
I know, but
it takes just the one.
How long have we gone without there being whistleblowers on Boeing or another major manufacturer?
Yeah.
A long time. And now we have 3 whistleblowers. We have all these issues happening. Like, there's clearly something happening.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I know. I get the numbers game. I do that all the time where I'm like, look at all the safety that we have, though. And let's focus on all the good. But
maybe they don't have the regulations over there. They flow in.
Well...
Or where'd they come from?
I think it just happened in Turkey. It's not like they were just strictly Turkey planes.
But but they said 2 of them were coming to Turkey. So I wonder where they were coming from. Seems like a constant flight.
Well, the
Every
Boeing issues
continuous
have
one.
been everywhere, though. It's not like it's only been in Turkey. They've been
Right.
everywhere.
No, I know that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that they had to. I wonder if they came from the same place. You know?
Yeah.
Because
Man, oh, man.
Well, what other airline is there? McDonnell Douglas?
It's like the Aldi of Boeing.
Yeah, you don't know. What other one is there?
Let's see. Who else makes planes?
Well, I knew McDonnell Douglas because that was where my uncle worked.
Why can't I spell today?
I don't know. The little fingers.
Airbus, Gulfstream Aerospace, Aaron's Aircraft, Columbia Aircraft, Lockheed Martin, Bay.
Oh, yeah, Lockheed Martin. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Boeing's the big boy.
Yeah, but for how much longer?
Yeah.
though? You know what?
All these other people are licking at their chops. They're, we got an idea to make some more money.
Well, yeah. And what's Boeing stock doing?
Nose diving.
Not good.
No pun intended.
Not great.
Is it really?
It's down for sure. Let's see what it's been over the last 6 months here. Oh.
Oh, it's diving. Oh, wow. Yeah, that ain't good. It had one spike. When was that?
It spiked in March 2019.
And then it's been on a constant decline the entire time?
Yeah. Yep. Basically.
Oofta.
Oofta's right.
So look up one of like Lockheed Martin or something. What if that's going up? Then the signs are there.
I'm going to have to hop on my Robin Hood app.
I have a problem with that app.
You
It
do?
doesn't have very many selections for,
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't.
Oh.
Oh, they're on the uprise, aren't they?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, Bubba.
Oh, buddy.
Let's get on there.
All right, y'all.
Shh, nobody say anything.
This is our secret, everybody.
Let's tell everybody this.
Hold on. I need to throw more money in here quick. So, Lockheed Martin.
Yeah,
Is
see,
it
how
on-
do you
Is
even-
it on there?
I'm looking. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to find anything on this app. Lockheed.
There it is.
Heed, Pence. No.
Heed!
Heed, Pence. No.
It's there. LMT, right?
Wow. That's
Yeah.
a lot of money
But
for a share.
you can buy a portion of a share. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what I can buy.
Okay.
Nothing.
You got it, buddy. You got it. You can do this. All right. I have to make a deposit.
Oh, man, I barely have any.
You can do this, dude.
Wonder if I can buy more. Yeah. Nope. Here we are doing stocking. Man, it would have been. Look at how great that would have been if you had bought that. When was it at the bottom there?
So when it first started,
Yeah.
at $26, and now it's at $468.
Although you'd never want to buy high. You always want to buy low. So maybe Boeing is the way to go.
I don't think so. I'm not doing that. Yeah. All right.
Well, there we go.
There you have it. We're invested now.
I'm glad we checked.
Sure, we're not the only ones that grabbed our phone and did that. Maybe we should buy a little bit of Boeing. I don't know. But I hope that whistleblower makes it through the week.
I doubt it. And you're there, unless how are you ever going to know? Unless
If all the whistleblowers die, isn't someone eventually going to be like,
yeah, but
Bro!
that's what everybody's doing. Well, somebody will look at it, and nobody's looking at it.
right? Because like who is somebody?
That's what I'm saying. That's like a
Right.
car accident. Somebody's going to help.
Right. I suppose I don't know. Who would be in charge of that? That's sus as hell.
I know.
And I don't know. That's like the poisonings that they do or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know, where it's just skin contact poisonings.
That's crazy.
It is
Like
crazy.
a damn Black Widow.
Yeah.
Just touch you. That's crazy, man. I don't know. I was just reading a little bit on, some of the, and the problem is like, the social media, the problem that we have now is too many people have a voice. But, but now everybody's complaining about flights and Boeing and everybody's scared to go on it. You put fear into that, and that's why that stock's doing what it's doing. Once you're the
FBI, Travis said the FBI is who would look at it. I don't really trust them either.
Yeah, me neither. They've never been known to hide information.
Always really honest.
Super reliable.
That's why I feel like whenever it comes to higher level stuff like that, my eternal emoji is the cringe face.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
Or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and Dee, nowhere but JJO.
Hello.
Check this out. So, talking about driving under the influence here, yeah? And then recording yourself. So a streamer on YouTube broadcasted herself smoking cannabis while driving before running over a pedestrian in Los Angeles.
Oh. Lana.
So this broad goes by VP on a popular video sharing platform, frequently live streams and has viewers on Reddit, describing her own channel by showing consistent drug use and peeing in alleyways. That's what she has to contribute. Here's what my content is.
Not that I haven't had to pee in an alleyway occasionally.
But what?
But I'm not hanging my hat on that.
Well, she doesn't.
What I mean?
This is the whole YouTube thing. They don't have content and they don't have the talent to do anything else. So they just do dumb things.
We've all had to pee in an alley. I have video of you peeing in an alley, actually.
Do I?
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
However, things took a very wrong, serious turn when the VP, her name is, hit a pedestrian while driving in Los Angeles. She's the sound of the loud bump heard on the stream when the camera rattled. Prior to the hit, she had been smoking cannabis, discussing whether or not she was going to get back with her ex-boyfriend.
Play, you stupid bitch.
Here, you want me to hit it?
All right. I don't know why mine's not playing. Go ahead.
No, he does hear those voices. They're not fake, but I wonder. Oh my God, are you okay? No. I didn't see her.
Why are you not looking?
I was looking. I didn't see you. Oh my God, you guys. I don't know what just happened, but it wasn't good. All right, guys, here's your content for the day.
That's what she goes back to do.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I hate the people we have now. I cannot wait to have, I don't want a bomb.
Hold on.
See you. Oh my God. I was looking. I didn't see you. Oh my.
The lack of accountability is stunning.
Oh, it's your fault.
Unbelievable.
I didn't see her.
Why are you not looking?
I was looking. I didn't.
No, you weren't.
I was looking, so I just ran into her on purpose?
No. I didn't see her.
Why are you not looking?
I was looking. I didn't see you. Oh my God, you guys. I don't.
Oh my God, you guys. Let me get back to my vlog. I can't. I just quickly. So quickly stopping the car after the accident, she opened the door. Obviously, as you heard, she was saying, and then the
why were you
person,
there?
What the F did you do? They cut that part out. And then obviously you see that closing her door once more. The streamer attempted to find a place to pull over and park. Oh my God, you guys! I don't know.
Surprised she didn't just back over her again, for Christ's sake.
So after she ended the live feed, she tried to resolve the situation, leaving the chat with some departed words. Obviously, as you heard, it was really scary. She admitted, stating the accident happened due to the sun blinding her, and that had nothing to do with the drug use or use of the chat while driving. It was the sun. Sun got me. Oh my God.
I can't.
I know. You can't go look at the stream, and I've even. She said you can go look at the stream and see that, I'm not even looking at the chat.
Okay. You should not be doing that. Period. End of story. And you were doing it and you ran somebody over. Those are the facts. No matter what you say after that, it doesn't change the facts.
So, yeah. I'm blessed because this is what she had said after she,
for
questions
Christ's
regarding.
sake.
Like, I'm blessed.
#blast.
I'm blessed because I decided not to be a piece of snit. She said, the cop literally told me, just so you know, I know how hard that was. Do you know how many hit and runs we have out here?
You had to stay because you were streaming, you dumb bitch.
She also alleged the pedestrian that was hit was fine and that she wasn't worried about being sued due to having insurance. While cannabis is legal in California, driving under the influence of drug is a crime.
It's not.
Right.
It's not legal.
Yeah, and I have video. I mean, the actual video.
No, he does hear those voices.
So here it is again.
They're not fake.
Here's the actual
But
video of her. She was looking to the left.
Oh my God, are you okay?
No!
I didn't see her.
I just got hit by a car!
I didn't see you. What the fuck?
I got it in time.
Unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, and when she's driving, just so you know, because you obviously can't see, but she looks to the left, and she wasn't looking at the live stream camera because it's coming up from below.
Right.
But you see her look, and she's not looking. She's looking to the left, and it's straight in front of her, and they hit her. So there you go, man.
This is the whole. Hold on, let me find.
I mean, and the worst part of this is right now we're talking about it, so people are going to go look, and it's just going to make her get more money.
Okay. It's that, okay, there's that whole, there's that meme that goes around. It's the accountability 101, and it's got a picture of a broken egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says, I meant well, and that's crossed off. And then it says, that was not my intent, and that's crossed off. And then it says, I broke the egg, and that's, right? Like, she needs to be like, I hit a person with my car while I was smoking weed.
Yeah.
Like, just say what you did.
Well, she's not going to because of fear of, what's going to happen. Obviously, it's like a little kid, they try to sweep it under. What'd you do? Blame somebody else. It's always somebody else's fault.
Right. Right. Like, just, it's okay to make mistakes and do stupid things. We've all done stupid things.
Yeah. But just,
right?
If you did it, you're going to have to,
Every person on earth has hurt other people.
Right.
It's absolutely happened.
Mm-hmm.
Just say you did it and be an example and move on. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
nope.
That's a hard order, especially for people that are just fear, Oh
my God, I didn't see you because I wasn't looking anywhere near where I should be.
She was totally looked out her driver's side window, and boom, you see it was the camera shook and everything. So she must have been going at a clip too.
It's time to build the commune, everybody.
And like I just said, though, that's what's going to happen. She's going to get more views.
Yeah. More followers.
And more followers and more money from doing that. What do you think? And then she's going to go out trying to hit people. I would not put that past. Would you?
I don't know. Nothing makes sense anymore.
You know what I want to do? I'm going to go pee in an alleyway. It's dudes watching that. They're just sitting there like, oh, she's peeing in an alleyway. Oh. Maybe I'll get a glimpse.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. I know it.
Oh, no. Well.
That and what else did she do? I forgot what else she did. It was something else stupid.
I suppose that.
Drug use, yeah. So she'll
which I get, whatever. People watch other people review different strains of weed and whatnot. But so this is where like what content we consume, like you got to be responsible about that. And that I mean, and that's on several levels, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to be aware of what's affecting you negatively and whatever else. And not only that, but like if you're not liking where society's going, you need to, I guess, stop watching dildos like this bitch. God.
Oh.
And meanwhile, there's a super artistic person that has, 400 followers and can't catch a break.
I know you get somebody that's like actually talented that does, it's ridiculous. Some sort of guitar virtuoso, but yeah. Well, there you go.
We don't want that. Do it while your pants are off and you're pissing in an alley.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
Idiocracy.
It is. And people eat it up.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
So holidaymakers were disgusted after plane passengers were filmed engaging in a sex act on a British Airways flight.
What?
Shocking video appears to show a woman vigorously caressing a man's groin aboard the red-eye flight from London Heathrow to Dublin.
A vigorous caress.
She's just over there churning butter, baby. Horrified onlookers said the couple were constantly at it for about 20 minutes as the jet soared over the Irish Sea, even though 20 minutes? It was rubbed raw.
God, yeah. And if it was over the pants, damn.
Even though young children were on board, Farah, 26, who was on the flight with her mom, and brother, 32, were shocked when they realized the frisky couple were doing in the roughly 1 hour long trip. She said, I was turning to look at my brother every time I was speaking, and I saw all sorts of vigorous movement on the other seat. So it looks like from what I'm seeing here, they had the blanket lapped over his lap, So, and then all you saw was like that half the mashed potato dance. It was very blatant. She was constantly, for about 15 to 20 minutes of the flight, just constantly at it with this guy. They carried on, which was shocking because the children were on the plane. When the children were running up and down the halls, they're still going.
Okay, first of all, don't let your kids run up and down the hall of the damn airplane. But secondly, a 20-minute HJ, Jesus Christ.
I know. When they got told to put their seatbelts on, it was very obvious that he was sipping himself back up and putting everything back. So wait a minute. So he didn't even deliver the juice. He was just getting tallywhacked the entire time. So it was just disgusting, to be honest. So Farah from West London filmed the encounter on the delayed
now who's
flight
the
to
kinky
Heathrow.
One?
She's getting it for this whole purpose. Spokesman of the British Airways say our cabin crew colleagues were not alert to an issue on board. It had been informed that they had been taking the appropriate steps to address it. There's a whistleblower for Boeing.
Grow up and give a blowjay already.
Well, I think that'd be a little more obvious, but yeah. I'm trying to catch the video, but all I get is just the face.
You have to go to OnlyFans.
No kidding. I already saw Denise Richards there. She's got her half burger on the back. Looks like a tarantula climbing out of a cave.
God.
So there you go. I don't know.
What happened to them?
Nothing. They just got up. Yeah, nothing. Nothing happened.
We don't know if he finished and there was no.
Well, apparently they didn't. He said he was zipping up. I don't even know if that towel, looked like somebody blew their nose in it or what.
Can I get a warm towel, please? Oh my God.
So basically, they just.
What would you do if you saw someone doing that on a flight? What would you do?
I'd step next in line. Like, hey. Is this kind of a package deal?
Like, hey, you want some help with that? Or
well, I don't want to be doing the
you kind of got to make them feel more uncomfortable than they're making people feel. Or I was thinking throw some water on them like you do when dogs are going.
Oh, you're like when in high school when you would you'd always never. If you were doing stuff that you got caught, everybody would be like, hey, he's doing this in the middle of the class. You'd turn all red like, oh my God, shut up.
She's touching his waiter.
Yeah, if you
She's touching his waiter.
He was masturbating. Right to veins.
Perfect.
That's what I would have yelled.
God.
He's masturbating.
Yeah, they needed somebody with a big mouth on that flight.
Oh, yeah. Then I mean, usually people just don't want to avoid it. I don't want to be part of that. So.
Right.
Yeah, but to think about that, that's why I'm talking about wiping down seats. And I don't like planes because, this guy's, ding-dong snots all over the, back of a chair or dripping down the, the seat. It's disgusting.
20-minute HJ.
Yeah.
That seems like a long time.
That's excessive. Maybe
I don't know.
maybe he was having a hard time getting it going. So, she was
Yeah, because there are
around.
kids running up and down the aisle.
Yeah. She was like throwing the rope around and then waiting for it. That might have been it.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, there you go.
Man, I feel pretty normal.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.